Hi there and welcome back. It's Eric here, living free van life. I hope you're all happy and well. This week's video is obviously going to be about my solar panels that I fit to the roof of the van. Like you've seen in my post earlier on this week, I've managed to fit a 200 watt solar panel system to my van for £80, and it will buy shopping around. I went onto Facebook Marketplace and I've dropped really lucky. I paid 35 quid for a 100 watt solar panel and the solar control unit. I went onto the internet and I've paid £10 for £10.95 or something for I think it's 6 meters of solar cable. I'm just looking over on a list over here. For the feet, the little plastic feet, again, Marketplace, a £5 for 4 of them. The kid obviously wanted to fit different feet to his solar panel, to his van, so he didn't end up using them. And then the kill isolator switch that I've got, that were a £5, so altogether it's about £60. And I've also bought another 100 watt solar panel for £20 off a Marketplace, so in total 80 quid for a 200 watt solar panel. I made a small mistake by the cable wasn't long enough after I finished butchering it and feeding it through my van, so I've had to order an extra bit of cable for about 8 quid. So yeah, in total I've still got a 200 watt solar panel system in my van for less than 100 quid. The cheapest one I've seen on eBay has been about £180. I'm not going to go into the different types of solar panel because I ain't an expert whatsoever. All I'm saying is this is what I bought and this is roughly how I fit it. It was going to be a tutorial of how to fit it, but to be honest, me up there on my own, dangling around, you know, best part of 19 stone, I couldn't really do loads of filming. So let's go have a look what I fit and I'll give you a rough idea of how I did it. Hi there and welcome to what I can only describe as a sketchy pair of ladders on the top of my roof. Right, so what did I do first? What I did first is, obviously you can see the gland here with the live and the negative cables coming out of it. I've chose this part of the roof. Reason why I've chosen this part of the roof, it's actually the flattest part of the roof, and I'm going to get the best watertight seal I possibly can. I've used some, well, stick like shit they call it, or Sikaflex from Everbuild or Seeker, whatever you want to call the company, and I have Sikaflexed that down and it's going absolutely nowhere. I originally Sikaflexed it down, let it go off, and then I put a seal all the way around it afterwards once it had gone off, so it's got like double the seal to make sure it ain't going to leak whatsoever. This here is one of my 100 watt solar panels. So let's just get this under here. Right, these cables are actually just push to fit. You just push them together, you can't go wrong whatsoever. Just push them together, really easy. There's plenty of videos on YouTube on how to do it. This here is obviously one of the plastic feet that my solar panel has been fitted in with. This is probably one of the reasons why I haven't fit the second solar panel, because I need to buy another set of feet for it. But these feet are absolutely brilliant. I've put a screw in here and a screw in there into aluminium frame of the solar panel. Just be careful because obviously you've only got that to work with and you don't want to be putting a screw too high up and it going straight into the glass of the solar panel. So I put one in here, there's a screw there and a screw there. What I did first is I put some sealant down here, some obviously stick like shit, or Sikaflex, whatever you want to call it, underneath this. I put it down and then I used 2 really small tappers that just pulled that foot into the van roof. Once that had dried off, I put a bead of silicone around here just to stop it from leaking. Now let's go inside where it comes through roof. Interesting one. We're up on roof doing my little video vlog to you guys, and my neighbour stood behind me watching me. I got the shock of my life. The best part of it is he went, "Oh, I get to see some of your channel before it actually goes live, Eric. I've been watching you on YouTube." Yeah. So yeah, really, really nice guy. So hey up Martin, how you doing, mate? you're now on one of my videos, and you scared bloody life out of me. Anyway, how did I basically bring cable in at van? Now, my cabling, it ain't finished all the way to the battery, because obviously I need to order an extra 1.5 foot of cable, which is a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. I thought I had enough, but I clearly didn't. If you're going to do this job, buy about 6 meters of cable, 7 meters. Old saying, always have more. You know, you can always cut back, but you can't add on. In this case, I'm having to buy another cable, and luckily this has got connectors on end underneath the seat. Basically, when I brought it through, let me see if I can try and show you guys. Okay, right, if you have a look just up there, oh god, this is awful. You can just see a white pipe coming down, and 2 cables coming out of it. That's a bit of ducting, because obviously I'm going through the roof of the van. I wanted to protect the cable from chafing. Now you can see it, the light's getting a bit better. You can see where two cables come through the van. That's actually ducting. That yellow tape's holding ducting in place, and that's so cables don't chafe through on the sharp edges of the van. Well worth doing. Either wrap it up in lots and lots of tape, or just go buy some cheap ducting. You can find it on Marketplace for a couple of quid for about 10 meters of it, and you probably need about 6 inches of it, and that's about it. So obviously it comes through my roof of my van there, right, so, and it comes into here. I'm holding this door up now with my head. This here is obviously the isolator switch. It runs from outside, does the live into the isolator switch, which then obviously runs out the isolator switch into the live on the solar controller, and then it runs out. Then obviously you've got your live that runs down to your leisure battery, and then I've got the negative that comes round and goes into the negative. It basically, I suppose I've confused the situation, because you've got 2 reds coming out of you've got 2 reds coming out of that isolator, but the earth, what I found is the wire that I've bought on Marketplace, somebody put the wrong plug on the end, so actually the red that's coming into my van is actually the earth, and the black is actually the positive. I have no idea. Someone's obviously butchered it, so I'm making good of a bad situation. I've wired this van up. If anyone's worth the salt, I'll be able to see the plus and the negative, and know that a positive comes through this. But I don't intend on getting rid of the van anytime soon. Probably wondering what this washer's doing here, because that's the wire that now runs down to the leisure batteries. That's there just in case anyone decides they want to try and rag at it, and it's basically holding them 2 wires in place, because I had no cleats, I had no real cable clips, so that washer is just clamping them wires to the piece of board behind. Then the wires go off to the corner of the cupboard. Now, I've got a window frame here. My live and negative actually run down the entire back of that board there. I'll pull these wires out so you can see. They run all the way down back of that board there. Nice little way of hiding the wires. Eventually I'm going to do something for here, for downside of the B pillar. But for now the cables can drop down that back behind that board there. No one can really see them. And I've got 2 sockets on end of here. The cable I've bought from eBay will come with wires attached to it, so I'll just basically plug them into each of them and run them at battery. That's underneath this seat. there's loads of crap under there at the minute, so it's pointless me showing under there. And I've got a little voltage thing there to tell me what's in my batteries. So 1 second, guys. So this isn't a how-to, this is how I did video. It took me about 35 minutes to do it. Basically you need a hole saw, some Sikaflex, a bit of conduit or something to run the cable through as it comes through the roof of the van into the cab. Try and get some wire cleats or something just to hold the wire in places in spots in your van. I'm going to order them off of eBay. It's always your sundries that seem to cost a lot of money, but I'm just going to order a bag of them because obviously I'm going to use them in other parts of this van. And I've got a couple of friends who are converting vans. So yeah, you don't need a great deal. You can fit a full 200 watt solar panel system if you shop around, and it might take you a little bit to shop around for just shy of 100 quid. And to me, for free energy, I like that a lot. I really do like that a lot. Once I get my cable, next week I'll give you a brief idea of how I'm running my power and into my battery under my seat. But for now, it's as easy as that. Anybody can do it whatsoever. If you've got any problems, just drop me a message in the comments, and I'll answer them, or I'll direct you to the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of YouTube videos out there onto how to fit solar panels. I think that's ultimately why I haven't done a how to fit a solar panel. I've done a how I fit my solar panel. It might be right, it might be wrong, but you know what? I've done all tests and it's kicking out some power, so it works for me. And ultimately I didn't want this channel to be about how I did it. I wanted this channel to be more of travels. So yeah guys, I'm about to jump in the van and head out, and to meet some friends, and to be honest, I can't wait. So yeah, thank you for joining me, and yeah, I hope to see you next week. I hope to start getting out more in vans so that I can start showing you some adventures, other than me showing you what thousands of people have already shown you what they've done and how they've built their van. So yeah, thanks again. Please hit the like and subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. It helps grow my analytics, and well, it makes me feel better, to be honest with you, because I believe that I am talking to myself. So yeah, see you again next week guys, and yeah, be happy and stay healthy. Bye for now.